All right guys, I got on eBay and bought this stupid exoskeleton contraption thinking it's gonna help me work on the houseboat a little easier. So we're gonna find out today if that's true or if I just wasted money on a piece of junk. If it's your first time here at the Motivate Labs channel, to catch you up, we're restoring our old houseboat, the Enigma. It's a 1976 Nautaline houseboat. We chopped it in half. We put a piece of another boat in the middle to make it longer, and we're restoring it, albeit very slowly. I thought this might help me sand longer and work on the boat without blowing my arms out. All right, here it is. They call it an exoskeleton, but really it's just a padded belt, some shoulder straps, and then these goofy contraptions on each side that are spring-loaded, and it attaches to your bicep. And the idea is it's supposed to add some force under your arm to help you hold tools. So when you're working above your head or right in front of your chest area, you don't blow your shoulders out when you work for so long. Now, when I've been working on the houseboat, I've been sanding. So like I sanded the back transom, and after doing that for about 4 hours, my arms and shoulders were blown out. I couldn't even edit a video one day because my arm was so numb from sanding for hours. Here's what happened. The YouTube algorithm got me. So there is a channel I watch. It's a guy named Andy, Boat Works Today, and he teaches people how to work on boats. And he blew his shoulder out so bad he's got to get surgery on it. And so now his channel is about paused at the moment for months while he's getting shoulder surgery. And then a video popped up for this stupid thing, and I found them on eBay, and they're getting pretty cheap because no one would be caught dead wearing these at a construction site. There's a bunch of Hilti marketing videos on YouTube, and it's showing all these guys at construction sites going around wearing these things and working. Everyone knows if you wore this to a construction site, you're gonna get laughed off the job probably by lunchtime. And that's probably why these are showing up on eBay and like Facebook Marketplace. They probably got worn for half a day, they got made fun of, and then the guys took them off, put them back online to sell. Their loss is our gain, because I don't care what you guys think, I'm gonna wear this damn thing. If it works. Check the mechanism out, it's pretty interesting. So there's this like carbon fiber rod, it's pretty light. Here's the pivot point here, a little pulley, and rope goes down on each side through the pulley, and it goes down. If you look in there, it's actually just bungee cords. So that's interesting. I'm not sure how long that'll last because bungee cords don't seem to last that long, but it's kind of cool. You can turn this knob here and send the pulley closer to the pivot point so the force is less. So what we'll do, I'm gonna get the scale out and we'll measure what the lowest force is this thing can add to your arms versus the highest. Yeah, that should work. Figure I can clamp this thing to the little work table here. Yeah, and then we can test it out with the scale, see what this thing does. All right, here's the sander I use the most, old Bosch. I was curious how much it weighs, because what we'll do is we'll see if this thing can actually offset the weight of the sander I use the most. So zero this thing out. Let's see what she weighs. 6.26 pounds. It doesn't sound like a lot, you know? A little kid could lift this up, no problem, but when you're doing it for 20, 30 minutes, an hour, 4 hours, your arms, they just get tired. All right, here's our test setup. I'm gonna read the numbers on the scale just in case it's hard to see on the camera. This is on the lowest force setting that this thing can do. All right, here we go. Let's see what we get. There's 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pound. We're already up to 4 pounds, 4.8, 4.9, 4.5, 4.2, 3.9, 3.4, 2.6, okay. So that makes sense. Your highest force range is right in this area. And then once it kind of cams over, it goes down. So, all right, so I'm gonna turn our little knob here. That moves our pulley further away from the pivot point. Okay, that's all she's got. So this is the most force feedback this thing can do. Ooh, already up to 9 pounds there, 10 pounds, 11, 10.5, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4. Man, so 10 pounds somewhere in this range. That's pretty good. I don't know, what does a human arm weigh? So it's hopefully gonna offset my arms at least. So let's see, maybe if I just hang here. A 6 pound arm? Does that sound right? I need to work out more, that's kind of weak. Okay, none of this matters if it doesn't actually help me work on the boat any, so let's go try that out. What I'm mainly curious on is if it can hold my arms up and the sander. Okay, all right, belt strap chest strap, arm straps. Ooh. That's definitely doing something. Yeah, check it out. Arms just hanging out there. Let's see. Get right here, you can really start feeling it lift your arms up. Whoa. Okay, right in here. That's pretty cool. I'm not doing anything, so I'm relaxing my arms. It's holding the sander up. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of holding it right there. Look at the action on that. It's pretty light too. All right, for reference, it weighs 4.9 pounds. So it's pretty light actually for all that junk. So you're not adding a whole lot of weight to yourself by wearing this thing. It's not gonna make you Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator 2, but you definitely feel it. You can still move pretty good, so help you punch harder because you're getting like an extra 10 pounds. I don't know, maybe if you're about to get in a fight, you can put this thing on, get a little extra oomph. Here's how I thought we can test this out on the houseboat. There's two places I've been sanding that are pretty tough on my arms. So the sides of the hull, the vertical surfaces there, and then the bottom of the hull where the anti-fouling paint is, because you've got to lay on the ground under there with the sander above your head. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mark off 2 sections on each of those. I'll sand one with just the old arms that God gave me, and then we'll rate it on a scale of 0 to 10. So 0 being, my arms are fine, I can keep going forever. 10 being, I'm a total wuss, I need to take a break right now. And then I'll put the suit on, we'll go full bionic man. I'll sand a section with that, and then we'll see how my arms feel after that one.
I'm gonna build a houseboat on the bayou. It's gonna be a mighty, mighty pretty sight.
I apologize for the audio. Microphone is stuck inside my dust mask here, so probably sounds like crap, but that's how it goes. All right, here we go.
For you and me. When we wanna move, we'll pull the anchor up. Never gonna have to stay in just one spot. We can let the time pass, floating through the tall grass. And when the time is right, we'll...
So I can definitely tell it works you're working different muscles when you're sanding down here, kind of below chest level, versus when you're up here, kind of above your head a little bit. See, I'm already getting to the point where I would want to take a little break for a second. Oh, there's some of the original color of the houseboat, this little brown here. Let's go all the way down to the brown stripe.
I'm gonna build a houseboat on the bayou. It's gonna be a mighty...
See, I already got to go one-handed here for a second. Getting a little sore. Don't y'all laugh at me, all right? Okay, we're gonna finish getting this brown stripe here, but my arms are already wanting to break. Okay. Oh, man, that is an ugly brown. Okay, on the scale of 0 to 10, I'm gonna give that about a 9. Like, I could keep going if I had to for a few more minutes, but my shoulder's pretty tired. Ugh, okay, I'm gonna take a break for a second now. That was 7 minutes to sand that. 7 minutes to get that panel done. All right, so I rested about 10 minutes. Got this stupid contraption on. It's maxed out on the lift support, so here we go. Ooh. 100% can feel a difference right here. 100%. That's pretty cool. Let's go down some. Down here you can't really feel anything when you're down this low. So it's not doing too much here. When you get up and right about here, you can definitely feel it helping you out. That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Like sanding right here where it's not helping, I can definitely feel it in my shoulders still. So it's not really doing much down here. Well, but right in here, right in this area, that's pretty cool. I'm not doing anything right there. It's pretty much holding it up. Yeah, that ain't bad at all. Okay, a little over halfway through this top stripe, and arms are getting a little sore, mostly in my wrists, holding this thing up here. Not as much in my shoulders, but they're getting a little sore, but definitely not as bad. Definitely not as bad. Woo! Okay, so 0 to 10, I'd give my arms, I don't know, like a 6 now, maybe? So I could definitely keep going. I mean, they're still getting sore. Now it's mostly just in my elbow and my wrists. So it definitely helps. It's not like your Terminator 2 now or anything, but I like it. I like it. It's still stupid and I look like an idiot, but it seems to work. Okay, here is the worst part, sanding under the hull of the boat here. So I've got me a piece of plywood that I can lay on, and it sucks. You're laying down, you're sanding right above your head, and there's just no good way to do this. So if it helps here, this is going to be a big help because there's 50-something feet of houseboat to sand under here. Let the fun begin. Oh, God. All right. I'm going to do just a little section here because this part, it sucks. It just plain sucks. Man, you can see how many times this hull has been patched before. I've never seen this. It must have blistered many times, the hull under here. And they patched it in. Jeez. Alright, so that little section, about a 5. It's not too bad without that on. So I could keep going, but hands are getting a little sore. Arms are a little sore. Alright, let's try it with the old skeleton on. Round 2 with the skeleton on. Oh, it's going to be interesting laying down on it. Oh, yeah, it's lifting my arms up for sure. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's definitely helping in this area right here. So I'm going to think it's easy to just stop and take a break for a second here. Just kind of holding your arms up. I'm doing nothing right now. Like I could take a nap with this thing on. I'm not lifting any right now. That part is pretty cool. Okay. Alright, so that section's done. I'd give my arms, I think I gave this a 5. I'd say this might be a 4. So it's, a little less sore. But it doesn't help as much under here. It's not as easy to move around down here though. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Look at this. So you can definitely tell this is a piece from the exact same boat. So when I sanded this down, this old brown trim line came back out and it matches up perfectly with this piece of the boat we inserted in the middle here. So our original boat here, this is a 1976 Nautaline. This piece is from a 1977 Nautaline, but everything seems to match up, so that's pretty cool. So should you buy one of these? No. Can you handle getting made fun of for looking like this at work? See, the only people that can see me out here is the neighbors' horses. They don't seem to mind, and then you guys, of course, but y'all make fun of me anyway, so. And if it helps us get the houseboat done a little sooner, maybe it'll be worth it. We'll find out. I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on how it works out. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching as always. We'll see y'all next time.